This is Fox Bandit, and as you can see, I actually did already start a playthrough. Unlike some of the other characters that I play these games with, he's not based off of anyone from a story or webtoon or anything. That's a close-up. All I wanted to do was just create someone that looked cool, and it's very much inspired by fantasy, Hollywoodized Celtic warrior. This is the first time I'll be playing a Qunari in any of the Dragon Age games. Oh, this is what I chose for him. He is, Qunari warrior, and his background's going to be of the Mourn Watch. A farther away picture. Took these screenshots because originally I was just creating him for fun. I wasn't planning on sharing him at all. And so I'm going to start at the earliest save that I have. I didn't get very far with him at all, but it is going to skip the introduction and the whole creating the character process. I actually have no idea what that start is going to be like. I have played a little bit of this game before, but I've never finished it. When I started, it was on my old computer, which was a little mini PC, and it was okay, but it was pretty laggy, and I had to really lower animation so on, almost as low as it could go so the game could run. So this is the first time I'll be playing on my new computer. First time that I actually will probably finish a playthrough, but it has been a couple months since I tried playing this, so it might take me some getting used to all the directions and everything, but this will be fun. Fox the Wild. It's gonna be a very serious character. He might have a bit of a sense of humor, but I plan on him being option wise. He's either gonna be very nice or just on the angry rage side. Sounds like a red flag.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
Okay, you do get a bit of
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Veilguard.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Veilguard is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
By the way, when I created Fox, I did not have any images particularly in mind, except for just wanting him to look cool and like a sort of Celtic warrior. but after creating him and seeing him in these scenes, for some reason he looks very familiar to me, and I cannot figure out why. So if anyone watches this and knows who he looks like, drop a comment, because it's driving me a little crazy. Alright, so yeah. Fox, he's a very sweet guy, but also very blunt.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Okay, sorry. It might take me a minute to remember.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
There's a cat. And I can't pet it. Fine. Follow him. I should give this guy some money here.
Andraste bless you.
You will.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely...
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Oh, by the way, this is set on pretty much not the easiest, but the second easiest level I can do.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
In a hurry.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
demon.
Okay. For my attack click.
Here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar!
Venatori cultists! To be his food!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
I know I need to break that thing, but I wanna. I need to practice this a little bit. Oh yeah.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
I did run like
Bunch of cultists, aren't they?
We've had run-ins with them in the Mourn Watch.
There we go.
They're always hunting for dangerous magic.
Yep, that's them.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
You might hear me say whoops a lot. Whoa.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Perfect. Let's go.
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all!
For his rage. I think Fox said a lot of that, yeah. Hold on.
Barictetris! The Venatorio in these streets!
I just like that little slow roll.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Just went right off the edge. It's just fire. Okay. Probably use this too.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Pretty much.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Casually stroll through the fire there.
We can...
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Eventually I'll get the hang of the controls. This might make you less basic to watch. Q for shield toss. Okay. Let's try.
By order of the Union, must surrender immediately.
Guard dead. I'm not very good at using this.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I'm gonna look for health things.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
I know.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Is that from the Inquisition? That's something else.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Oh. Surprised he could fit through there.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
He's a puppy.
More demons.
Access to two-handed weapons. Wait, time to defend. I'm probably not gonna remember that. Come on. Actually, I like it.
Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic.
I do.
Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Venharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Nice. They could almost be foxes. I know they're wolves, but look at them. I'm usually playing the more like elves and dwarves, like the smaller characters. So it is funny to be playing this huge Qunari guy. And I totally maxed out the height on him.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an
No, it's a
alluvian.
different one.
They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Oh, you can kind of see the trees and stuff if you look close. That's cool.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Oh, I thought I overshot it. So, normally my favorite...
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
My favorite class to play is the rogue. Anyway, I normally like the rogues. You're speedy and all that stuff. I don't like the big heavy weapons. Take forever for you to swing it, but in this case, I feel like it fits this character so much. I'm kind of enjoying it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
There's that way. Let's go this way first. One of these times you're gonna accidentally like swing him right off the edge.
Almost there.
I might be getting the use of the camera.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
There we go.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
This is the reason why I play on easy mode.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. The damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We like fair.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
It's a shame we can't transfer.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Beyond the...
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
Good try.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
The mage or the rogue? Is she a rogue? Ranger? Mage. Either way, they're in greater danger. Choosing so hard. I think I usually pick me, so let's do Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Really need to find
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Got it.
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you.
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push! Yeah!
No.
Varric! Varric!
Oh, no, no, no! Honey!
Let's go! This way!
Isn't he like twice Harding's height? Is he on his knees?
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Good fist.
Get out of my head!
As I said,
Out!
I do not want to be here any more than you do. But your actions have set events in motion. And I would not have your ignorance on my conscience.
What are you talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the Veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Let's do this.
Your ritual let the gods loose. You don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I possibly do? I do not have my ritual dagger. I do not have the network of mirrors that took me from the lighthouse across the world. I have nothing as the gods threaten this world again, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You mean when I stopped you from covering the world with demons?
You will soon see what I was trying to prevent.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. And it'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus. But of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. I remember your disagreement with senior Watchers about how to handle that undead rebellion. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
So now...
See you later, kid.
Now we've officially caught up to where I stopped before restarting this. So yeah, so everything after this point is new. But while we're here... Okay. I did want to adjust... Sorry for the shaking. Just one little thing. Let's see, customize. Shape, no, not that one. Scalp, I think? Yep, scalp. I think after watching, I just made the top of his head a little too flat. Yeah, let's... Is it this one? Maybe it's that one. Or no. Well, yeah, that's better. I rounded a little bit. Maybe that's okay. I still don't know who he looks like to me. It's like some actor. The only person I could think of was maybe like Gerard Butler, but I don't think that's him either. But yeah, again, if you figure out who he looks like that he's reminding me of, put in comments, because it's still driving me nuts. Okay, yeah, that's better. We'll save that. We'll change this outfit as soon as possible. Except should be okay. Yep. No, whoops, that was a little wonky. Let's check this out. I forgot that they kick the chests open. It's pretty cool. Wardrobe. I do like this armor. It fits his barbarian look. Let's see. Like the hammer. What's this? Oh, nothing's there. Feet are. I thought we got something. Did we not? Guess not. Okay. Actually like that one, but prefer this on him. I don't... Oh, it's the gold sword. Yeah, I still like the rustic more on him. Harding and Nev. We'll leave it. I think it just changes appearance. Appearance. How do you do? Is it I? No. Maybe I can't look at inventory yet.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Poor Varric. She have... See, look how small she is. Like, how did she... She threw his arm over and then, like, helped him out, but... I don't understand how she managed to do that. She can be strong, but the height difference just seems awkward. Lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When souls rebelled against those who call themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, which with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evernurse. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade, and any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help. Felicen. A letter dated 6 months ago. Do I want to read all this? I don't know. Okay, this is, I think, general Dragon Age story lore, so don't worry about that. Yeah. I think all these things are interesting, but for the sake of time and whatnot, just can I mark it all as red? G. And then map, we need to get to Nev there. Okay. Oh, wait. J for journal. Check in with Nev. Now scripts change. Rick got a commission. Harding to figure out what they started. She won't give it to souls and gods are dealt with. Okay. Also playing as this character. Oops. Despite my walking him right off like that, I see him as an intelligent sort, but maybe impatient with reading.
Whoa.
Like, he'll read and research, but maybe just skim.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Okay, so we already got that one. That one's acquired. Striking shield, that's Q, shift, click. I don't know. I tend to be just a button masher. That sounds cool. So yeah, when it comes to a lot of these combinations, I don't know that I'll remember any of them that well. Okay. Enter library passage. 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay, I see one out there. What's up there? Let's try not to walk off the edge.
There must be 2 more.
Okay. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once, said we had changed the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you, out in this world and in the Mortal One. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. I wonder who that's from. Oh, by the way, I know you can customize your Inquisitor to match like previous game if you play it. But for this one, I just let it go to default. Okay. This probably needs to go that way. Optional, talk to Nev and talk to Hardy. I just want to do this puzzle thing first. It's down there, right? Whoa.
That's the second. 1 more to go.
We moved down too. Oh yeah, I think there was one over here. This is the last one.
Okay. That did something.
Now what? Should I follow the thing? Okay, I don't want to do that yet. Oh, it did open. His horns almost touched the top of that door. Memories, a duet. Oh, that's an interesting piano. eventually open too? But yeah, look, he like barely fits. Is this one open too? Nope. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's go. Here.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding,
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Your eye looks pretty rough. Sure, you're okay. No rest for the weary. You're unstoppable, huh?
Agreed. It's rough, but we can't let up. You good to go?
Of course I am. I can't let a throbbing head and some dizziness hold me back. Especially when... I just mean we can't stop. I don't want to stop. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
It's pretty desolate. Did you remember this?
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
He could flirt. Hope we can build on, or that's it. Does he want to flirt with her? I don't know. She's pretty cool, but I don't know if he wants to.
You're right. We're in this together either way.
Ha! We're in for a treat.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Just don't want to be too rough. Because I don't see him as being, like, unnecessarily mean or anything.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Yeah, it's kind of tough with Harding, because I was thinking she'd prefer him to be tough than coddling, but I feel like he would also get that. She's just... I kind of see her as a soldier. But yeah, but I don't think he would be mean to people he works with. Unless they deserve it. What's that? It's caretaker. just jump down here though? Yep. Okay. I feel like... Oh wait, there's a little chest down there. I was thinking we saw everything, but I missed that. A little bit of gold. Okay, now let's head in.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
I don't know if he thinks it's really their fault. They're worse than Solus, they're ours to kill. Stronger than Solus.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I mean, they need to know what they're up against. I feel like Harding should know that, being the scout previously.
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
And let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
And a new outfit. We need a new outfit. For casual wear, at least. we just need to go to the Luvian room. And map-wise, I don't think there's anything else particular. Just gonna mark as red. It's kind of cool looking. I feel like Dragon Age might be better about auto-saving for you at different points, but I wonder if I should be saving. Better than some other games, I mean. Maybe just in case. Yeah, see, it has a lot of autosaves, but...
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
She's not.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
The Strife's accent is really throwing me off. He's sounding like more Irish or Scottish or something. Okay, you were supposed to start him. We did, sort of.
Didn't see you volunteering.
I chose 3.
We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
And we've got the scars to prove it.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right. You stopped Solus. So why is Arlathan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. 2 of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with the Veil Jumpers. Nev and I can handle this.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Until you've recovered from your injuries, you're a liability.
Fine.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
Oops. It told me to tap you, but not doing anything.
So that suit of armor is moving.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganon and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Like I said, end of the world? You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irilyn said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe.
That would be a little too
A
friendly.
bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. if we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
You're not friendly, just a little too peppy or something. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. What's up? Well, that does not
I've been
look
trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Water. I like the look around in these games. A lot of glowy butterfly thingies.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Something up there. Can we get to it?
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Strip broke my leg, Verdun took a blade to the gut, I hear no urgency live. Wonder if those people. Oh, nope, that might be them. Those potatoes? Fireflies or something. It's pretty cool. Is this the edge of the bubble too? Yeah, I think that's where we came from. Just a different direction.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
So let's deal with them.
Mine is got protection. How do you change? Oh.
Company on the left.
Press aim to show current plus. Oh, okay. When I do it, it makes that thing flash. And then we got skill points. Everyone gets skill points. Okay, it just shows mine for now, though. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I should probably do it.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Not sure what to think of Bellara. She seems nice, but very...
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been
Young.
picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Let me look at... Oh, okay. I can look at equipment now. Okay, so it's better than the current. Yeah, well, let's keep that for appearance. I do like that about this
It
game.
almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
That's pretty cool.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Okay. They're all ready to fight every time he swings at something.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
You mean like this one?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
She
A
kind of
resonance
sounded
amplifier.
sarcastic.
It's
to
drawing
me.
magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
She just kind of. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, we already know that. Defend. I just want to hit There we go.
We're under fire. Look out! All set.
That's the
Neth
last
can
of the
really
magic
jump.
energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Okay. Do we need to do anything else down there? Is she finished? Is it up here? is this way, right? I feel like I lost my little marker. Yeah, it's tracked. Wonder why it's not showing now. It's like I already showed you, now go. Oh, it took speed. Is that a bird?
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic.
Turtle's creation is mice. You can guess who's moving is risky.
They're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
Okay, now it's showing the marker thing. Oh, hello.
Damn,
Miss.
another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more to your back. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
There we go. Yeah, let's equip. I guess we'll keep it. Kinda like his hammer. Oh, they got the same axe. Okay, they won't let you fight them till they're moving, I guess.
These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Well, that's done. So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Oh, that's gross.
Methalinast. Darkspawn. Get clear.
Not too bad.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Can't get through there. My timer says it's time to end this episode. Woo, almost fell. Actually, is that where I want to go? Aha! It's mine. All mine. Okay. That way's death. There we go. Where's the way out? Oops. Jumped out too soon. Okay. I mean, there might be a good stopping point. Just need to see if we can get out of the
Another
bubble.
one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure thing.
And then there's gonna be. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
On your right!
Already dead. Come on.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Oh, it unblocked the thingy. Okay. Right?
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
They did get a few hits on me, but that's okay. If I can find any more. Nothing really up here.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me go get this first. That was close. Okay. Let's do this, and then we can probably end this episode. Oh. I should probably say.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Get it? Okay, it was this way. Right?
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
If you say so. Yes, I will probably hit every box I find for a while. We're almost done here then. I can't get it then. Oh wait, oh there we go. I was like, how did I get back?
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs
Oh,
ahead.
shoot.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Okay. Let's save. Yeah, we'll stop here, and then we'll start with this fight. New save. Hold on. End chapter 1. Okay, and then we'll be back. And